This is Sean with Survival School TV here with Brady Pisola, and Brady is proposing a training on fire making. What are you thinking, Brady?
Hey guys, how you doing? I'm Brady with San Diego School of Survival. So you guys have seen our video already on a couple fire making methods using the ferro rod and flint and steel method, which is a method that's been used by our ancestors throughout the years. There's also some other primitive methods, traditionally primitive methods, i.e. the bow drill and the hand drill. These are very challenging methods, and we'll go ahead and run through them in some of the videos. In certain environments, it's pretty hard to get those kind of materials, but if you can find them and know how to use it and practice it before you head out to wilderness, it's going to be a lot easier. If you've never done it before and you're out in a survival situation trying to do it, then it's going to be exponentially harder, so I recommend practicing it. We'll also talk about the fire saw and some of the other more modern methods like the ferro rod, as I've shown you guys a technique, and I'll cover that again. Redundancy in survival is always very important. So as well as using a lighter or matches. I'm going to teach you how to split a match and use it. Use them both effectively, as well as what to do, how to use a lighter once the fuel has run out of it, how to make a fire using that as well.
Cool, cool. What about, is there ways to do it? I would think if, obviously if you got your car, there's a cigarette lighter if the battery still works, but other ways of making fire with electronics or anything else?
Absolutely. There's an infinite number of ways to make fire. You need heat, you need friction, or an electrical current. I mean, that's basically how you make fire. Well, with oxygen as well and fuel. So if you have it, if you look at it like a triangle, you need oxygen, fuel, and heat. You take away one of those, you're not going to have a fire. So you need three types. You need those three elements to start a fire. Using electrical current from your battery to start, like you would for starting a car, putting that to tinder, yeah, that's a great piece of kit. Using a magnifying glass, if you have one, find one using your glasses. Hey, that's great too. If you used to fry ants like a little terrorist as a kid, well, then you know how to start a fire. Using your cigarette lighter, of course, if you got it. There was a guy in Arizona that got stuck in the middle of the desert and used um, his mats, his floor mats of his car to stay warm, and used a fire using his jump starter, using his battery and his cables, jump starting cables. So
Hmm.
there's an infinite number of ways to start fire. It's about being creative in a survival situation, being able to understand what makes a fire and use it.
Great. And see, so that understanding those fundamental principles like the combustion and ignition and the components of fire, this allows you to be creative, like Brady's saying. It's not just about a one prescriptive method, but it's really about knowing what you got access to, and that's really the key here, it sounds like. So it sounds like a great training. If you want to see this become a reality, on the right there, you can go ahead and make a pledge. You got questions for Brady, you can leave him a question in the comments. Brady, it sounds like you're willing to go ahead and answer people's questions if they have a question or concern about it.
Absolutely. You're more than welcome to ask me any questions you want to. If you want to take one of our courses, you're more than welcome to as well.
Okay. Brady, thanks for your time. We hope to see this training come to reality.
Thank you, Sean.
Cheers.